y'all, I got an intuitive download. Y'all might be seeing angel numbers 444-666-1515. So there's somebody out here that thought that the chase that they went on behind money, both in like a get rich quick scheme and somebody that was aesthetically pleasing to them and freaky, we can have 3 4 5 people up in here with us, let's have a ball type of lifestyle was going to help them, will make them happy. That was going to be their wish fulfillment, opposed to somebody that they had been with for a while and that they felt like that they wouldn't miss too much, leaving, they wouldn't miss too much. So the beginning of their new journey that they had went on with somebody that was actually causing illusions for them, it was fun and hyped up and all that glitz and glamour. But after they went and tried everything and did everything that they thought that they were never going to be able to do, see places they thought they were going to see, they realized that everything that they had accumulated materialistically tangible was not fulfilling a yearn that they were starting to feel grow bigger and bigger for somebody that they thought that wasn't going to be a big effect on them to miss. They're like, oh, she's boring, she this, she that, whatever, I'll do without her. But each day that goes by, it's like they yearn more and more for this person. They want them more and more. They yearn for them. They yearn for them. Their inner child yearns for them. This person they were dating, see, they didn't realize the value of the person that they had when they had them. They didn't realize that this person was not maybe fulfilling their worldly fantasies, that were kind of freaky and wild, they enjoyed them in the bed, the pocket was right, the pocket was nice and bright and warm, and they knew the pocket was exclusively to them as well, but they enjoyed trying out other pockets. That was just always how they've been. They always did it too and got away with it, but they never went too far. But this time, the presentation of the pocket that they had went to explore seemed very drawing to them. However, they didn't know that it was so drawing to them because the pocket they had went to explore had put sprinkle some fairy dust on them, sprinkle some of that fairy dust on them. And then they came back and said they were pregnant and all this other stuff. They purposely wanted to pull this person away from the person that they were with. Mind you, them just wanted to pull him away. The female was jealous of how much they knew that this man felt for this woman. And she felt like she had so much more to offer. She was better, and she couldn't understand why this man was so infatuated by this woman. But also she pulled cards. She didn't want nobody to know. She one of them ones that sit up in the church and act like they don't got nothing to do with spell work, but they are part of the whole coven, the whole family. I'm part of this coven, secretly. But they stand in front of the church like, oh, Jesus, rebuke, blah, blah, blah. But they're the ones that need to be rebuked. Matter of fact, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. All y'all that's a part of that covenant, sit here and try to play with God and play on God's name. Are you crazy? Call judgment on you. But anyway, I'm gonna get back. So this man, now, he is really, 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 really feeling it. I'm getting the signs of a Scorpio, a Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn. Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn. Sun, moon, or rising. Okay, but anyway, they're yearning for the real librarian. This girl presented herself to them as being sweet, but this woman showed them a little other side, which they were intrigued by. However, now it's at a point where I didn't try everything, the momentary pleasuring things, but now they're missing their safe space. They're missing their softness. They're missing that person that nurtured not just them physically, but nurtured them mentally, nurtured them deeper than the inside. But unfortunately, you have to know that just because people aren't out here like walking around like I'm that don't mean they don't know their worth. Most women that know their worth and know what they offer, they don't need to floss it because their vibration automatically attracts people in. So you don't need to put a banner on your forehead. You don't need to have your booty cheeks hanging out. You don't need to be like, hey, me, look at me. Angel numbers 333, y'all might be seeing as well. Don't need to have your booty cheeks all hanging out, because the people that is of your vibration, the people that's aligned with you or what's already written in the stars for you to meet, you're gonna automatically come across them. Like, you don't gotta go looking. Even if you're not a 10, I'm telling you, all women that got a good aura around them, men naturally attract them. And that's where you get all them girls like, how did she get him? How did she get him? Well, she got him because she has an aura about her that he knows, sees, feels, smell, maybe can even taste, that she is where it's at. She got that godly glow on her. She got that protection on her. She got that aura that can't nobody see without their spiritual eyes. And sometimes you can't see it without your spiritual eyes, but you can feel it without them. And it naturally takes you into a world where, she will teach you. And it's not that see, women, we play a very special role into the spiritual world and essence of a man. Not saying men are always lead. To me, I do believe in the dynamics with the woman and man. I don't believe in the old school, old fashioned, you sit and 4 on the clock, but I do believe that we have something in us that particular that makes us who we are, that we bring to specific tables and relationships. I believe that. But a woman that is awakened and fully aware in terms of the spiritually, we nurture the things that men tend to bypass, because they're doing the manly thing. They're bringing the bacon. They're doing what they got to do to take care of us. And we taking care of and nurturing our spirit as a whole, our family, our household, our home, and everything else. So when you got a woman that can do that, you know it. She's going to not only nurture you on a physical sense in your kids and your home, she's going to nurture y'all's spirit. She's going to nurture y'all aura. She's going to keep it clean. She's going to keep it cleansed. Not saying men can't do it and won't do it. They will. However, it's just a certain thing about us women that we do and we bring in terms of that side of things that can't nobody do it like us, especially divine women. So I just had to give y'all that. Somebody out here, they really missing their they're really starting to get and understand the difference on a deeper level than just the surface basis, And also, it's like some of these men, divine men, never felt real love. They felt really lustful. They didn't care about people, but this type of love they've never felt before. Granted, some people will not reconcile. Some people just missed the boat, and some of us are coming in on new in divine masculines, and the ones that's coming on new divine masculines, those masculines are already awakened. They might not be as far on the spiritual journey as you, but they are awakened and they are aware, and that's where also I come in to say, we know how to cleanse, clean, and then we'll teach, and they'll be open to learn. They wanted them. But some people are coming into union with their people they've been separated from, and they are way more aware and open about their spirituality and the journey they just went on separated from you, that they'll be open to talk about. Now use your discernment, use your intuition on what you're supposed to do, and connect with your spiritual team as a whole to make that decision of whether you reconcile or not. That's everybody's in a different spot, but I had to share that energy that I'm feeling. I hope that helps some of y'all. Angel number is 999, and don't forget to pray. Bye guys.